This year, we're talking about 5 minutes of fabulous. What do I mean? There's a lot of things I don't really like. I prefer to avoid a few things on my list. I always schedule fun, but unfortunately, the other areas don't do so well, and I want to change that. I really want to win in 2021. So, what will I do differently? I'm going to think about 5 minutes of fabulous. What do I mean? Hang on really quickly. I need to take care of dinner. I'm trying to be fabulous as the mom. I gotta get things ready, and I hear the timer. It's time for me to be a really good mom. So you press 5 minutes to fabulous and then go to town. Maybe you need to work out a bit. You want to work your arms. You want to work your glutes, whatever it is. Do it for 5 minutes. It's not that hard. For 5 minutes, you can bear it. Maybe you need to wash all the gross dishes. It's not my favorite thing. I'll turn on a silly song. I'll dance along with it and have so much fun. But 5 minutes of fabulous, really the hardest part is getting yourself to do the beginning of the part. So once you get to start, you keep going along, and as you listen to your favorite song, you kind of like the next one, and you might keep going, so you might get more than one dish washed that day. Woo! But 5 minutes to fabulous is pretty exciting. The other thing I've noticed is the night before. I remember my friend Rebecca says, maybe write 3 things down that you're going to do the next day so you know where to start. 3 things down. And try to focus on seeking Ula. I'm an Ula seeker. I didn't know what that was till a few days ago. An Ula seeker is somebody that's trying to find balance. We all have like 7 spinning plates. And as you have all these different plates, pretend you're in the circus. This is kind of fun, a street performer. And you got your first plate going, then your second plate, and your third, the fourth. Actually, by the time the 4th one's on there, you have to decide, am I going to get the first one spinning or am I going to put the 4th one up? I mean, I've never done it, but I'm envisioning this myself. And then, so you get this going, great. And our whole life, this little mindset shift, thinking that it's not about having it all perfectly balanced, rather pursuing balance. I'm going to have to go back from juggling this part over here and then all of a sudden go over here. So if I say, oh, this week I need to focus on fitness, family, and finance. Okay, I'm focused on that. Or maybe the 3 that I really need to make sure I get in my day. Maybe it's finance, family, and field. Whatever the 3 are. It's not like I'm totally neglecting the other part. In fact, the fun, I usually schedule it in no matter what, because that's how I get through the day with sanity. And maybe that's true for you. So whatever it is that you need to work on, and I'm in my workout outfit because I didn't really feel like going running initially. One of my best friends, she called me and was like, hey, let's go running. We were going to get together. And then she said running. I'm like, oh, I like to run, but not usually in winter. And I haven't been for a while. So I'm like, oh no. But you know what? I had a lot of fun. The hardest part was just getting the outfit on. And once that happened and she was there, I was so excited. And then we made it like a party afterwards. We were chatting, we're catching up, and we hadn't seen each other. We're running along. She's ready to turn around. I'm like, let's keep going. Now I'm in the groove. My muscles are happy. We're going. And then she said, let's turn around. She's getting tired. But guess what? We did make a party out of it. We made the fun happen. We sat down, we chatted, we had some tea, we had a little special drink, we're hanging out, chatting for a little bit, had a little snack, a little something afterwards, and we made it a great time. So we worked out together. The community made it more fun. And I encourage you, 5 minutes to fabulous. What are those 5 minutes going to be? What makes your 5 minutes more fabulous? You can always add a song. Come on now. You can sing along. You do something crazy. I mean, you don't have to kill the fun just because you're trying to get something done. All right, now, come on. Just remember, the best way to become more amazing and to win in 2021 is the 5 minutes to fabulous. So anything that you've been avoiding that you're going to try to deal with, okay? You are not going to try, you will deal with it because you're going to say the right thing, speak life. And 5 minutes to fabulous, you will win when you just do it for 5 minutes. Turn on the timer and you will see yourself transform into somebody that can handle it maybe more than 5 minutes. It could actually be 6 or 7. And for some people, they don't even want to stop and they keep going. Yeah, I know. So if you play, sorry, I got distracted by a random thumb. So 5 minutes to fabulous is something that is helping me because I know I avoid things like everyone else and I schedule certain things in that I always want to do. And maybe you are like me and you tend to avoid things, or you have it on your list. You feel pretty good about yourself because you write your to-do list. And I've looked at my calendar in the past and I'm like, I had something on there that I needed to do. Unfortunately, I didn't prioritize it, so it didn't get done. So 5 minutes to fabulous, but be an ULA seeker at the same time. So you need to reflect maybe the night before or that week. What are the areas that you need to focus on the most? So I need to focus on, probably this week I would say again, finance, field, and family. I'm going to focus on those. It doesn't mean the others are going away. It might mean that I'm assessing my own behaviors, that I'm doing better in those other areas. So I'm going to work on those. That means I'm going to make sure that happens. Schedule it in. Schedule joy the whole time. And when I schedule joy, humor must go with it. And you have to have a little fun, of course. So don't worry about that. That'll happen. All right, 5 minutes to fabulous. What are your 5 minutes to fabulous going to start with? What do you need to prioritize? Have you done it yet? Did you write it down? And write down 3 things before you go to bed tonight that you're going to focus on the next day, that you need to prioritize. Not that you want to, because we already do the things that we want. So what don't you want to do? That's what you need to do. All right, thanks for joining me. Take care. Bye.